Happy Valentine's Day. If it is Valentine's Day, I don't know, I'm not sure. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, okay? Nobody loves me. Getting divorced, but still. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day. I don't have someone to celebrate it with. So, I never know when Valentine's Day is. I only know Valentine's Day because it's sometimes used to mark certain other events. Like when Deadpool 2 released in theaters a couple of years ago. Okay, that was a Valentine's Day specific Pokemon. Actually, I think there was Deadpool 1 that was specifically meant to be a Valentine's Day release. Yeah, I think Deadpool 2 was released at around the same time as Endgame. No, Infinity War. Yeah, that's the one. Because I distinctly remember going out of my first ever screening of Deadpool 2 into my 5th or 6th screening of Infinity War. Anyways, I think I'm getting off topic a little bit, but only just a little bit. Today is another something that would remind me of when the hell Valentine's Day is, and this time it's in the form of a Pokemon Go event. Specifically, for this case, Hoppip Community Day. Yeah, so Hoppip is a Pokemon loosely based on the dandelion flower. I'm not really sure what dandelions have with Valentine's. I'm pretty sure dandelions are more closely associated with wishing. Isn't that right? I mean, you take a fully grown dandelion plant with all the... Hold on. Too much wind interference. Yeah, you take a dandelion plant when it's got the all the white pollens and stuff, and you blow on it, let all the what's a Miltank doing here? That's weird. But I mean, it's here, might as well catch it. It's a Pokemon I don't really get to see very often in the wild. Might be worth some candy. But yeah, you blow on the dandelion flower thing, and all the pollen at the... I don't even know what to call these things, but the stuff at the end of the top of the dandelion flower blows away in the wind, and it's gonna make your wish come true, supposedly. Yeah, I don't know. But regardless, there's a community day for Hoppip today, and just so happens that this community day event actually is happening inside another event. Yeah, there's a problem with the phone now. It's that Pokemon that I've already caught show up again in the exact same spot where I caught them, and if I click on them, they just ran away from me. No idea what's up with that. Must be some glitch with the phone or something. But regardless, this being a community day, that's exactly where I'm going. I'm going to my usual spot that I always go on community days whenever they happen, which used to be once a month, but nowadays it kind of feels more like once every week and a half or so, or 2 weeks. But oh, there's a Hoppip that just hopped right there. Hold on. Catch it. And obviously, one of the big major draws of community days is the fact that you can now actually catch a shiny Pokemon. Sometimes, actually most times, for most shiny Pokemon, that's their shiny debut in this game, because for some reason, when they introduce a Pokemon into this game, they introduce it without having its shiny form in the game, meaning it's impossible for you to find a shiny of that specific Pokemon until some sort of event, like a community day or like a holiday special type of event, whichever the case may be. So weirdly enough, Hoppip is a Pokemon that falls into that category. It's not particularly a very beloved Pokemon, I'm sad to say. Like, even its final evolution, Jumpluff, is one of the worst grass types ever. In a region that in and of itself wasn't particularly kind to grass types to begin with, Johto. Yeah, I mean, it's grass flying, not the best type combination, doesn't have a lot of coverage. It's 4 times weak to ice. And just as far as its other weaknesses or super effectivenesses, yeah, the flying types resistances don't really cover a lot of the grass type resistances, except for maybe bug, and vice versa. The grass type resistances don't really necessarily cover for the flying type's weaknesses, except for maybe electric. But yeah, not really the best trade-off when it comes to dual type Pokemon. But anyways, and also, you know, people kept making fun of Jumpluff for a lot of years, saying it's just a flying Oddish. Like, it literally looks like an Oddish with the dandelion puffs or pom-poms, whatever the hell they're called, surrounding it. I guess the only main difference is the mouth, because they even have the same eyes. But whatever. I think I spent enough time humiliating and degrading Jumpluff as a Pokemon. I think it's time to cross the road, while at the same time I'm gonna start reading the specific details of the mission. Let's see what the Niantic team wrote for Professor Willow to say this time. And also, like I said, this is in the middle of another event where you needed to send, like, I don't know, 7 million gifts or something like that. And obviously, because Pokemon Go has so many players around the world, people already broke that record in like half a day. Yeah, but this thing shows you how many gifts you sent to other people and how many of your friends have sent to other people. Clearly, there's a definitive winner here, but whatever. Oh, it actually goes... Didn't know that. It actually goes through all the people you're friends with. Okay, let's see. Hop, skip, and a jump away. Yeah, I guess that finally, this explains some stuff I didn't know about this family line. Hoppip, Skiploom, and Jumpluff. Yeah, hop, skip, and jump. I never noticed that. I never even conceived it. Mostly because I don't really care for this Pokemon too much, because, like I said, it's pretty useless. But yeah, hop, skip, and a jump away. Now I finally know the name origins of this Pokemon. Where does Pip and Pip? What does Pip mean? Not sure, but I mean, Skiploom is obviously a combination of Skip and Bloom, and Jumpluff, I mean, it's pretty obvious it's Fluff because of the dandelion fluff. I guess that's one way of calling it. Hey there! I just saw the most wonderful thing. Hundreds of Hoppip are flying in the sky. You'd think the clouds were pink with how many there are out right now. I believe this is the perfect opportunity for us to learn more about Hoppip. Yay me! The cottonweed Pokemon. Don't you agree? The cottonweed. I guess, yeah, that's a good way of calling those puffy things on a dandelion cotton. I mean, it's not actual cotton, but it's kind of resembles cotton. It said that when Hoppip gather in fields and mountains, spring is on the way. Yeah, I mean, we are in the middle of February right now. Does it feel like spring yet? I mean, judging by the sky, yes. With all these Hoppip floating about, let's see about catching a few to find out more about them. Now, clearly, as you can see, I already completed that mission off camera. And something I should probably point out ahead of time before we do anything else. I already have a shiny. Like, It's another one of those what I like to call bedroom shinies, where I just open up the game while still in bed before going outside and playing a little bit of it. And I actually got this shiny Hoppip from completing a mission, because you know, in community days they always give you these community day specific missions of just catch 3 of these Pokemon and you get a random encounter of this Pokemon with heightened shiny odds and really good IVs. So that's what I did, and I actually managed to catch this shiny Hoppip with some pretty good IVs. And like I said, well, Jumpluff isn't necessarily the best Pokemon, especially the best grass type. It might actually be usable, because I kind of need more good grass types. I don't have too many good grass type Pokemon, and I have a feeling Jumpluff might actually fit my needs. I mean, like I said, it doesn't have the best type coverage, but I could certainly use one. And this shiny one kind of seems to fit the bill. Now, another thing I feel like I have to point out is, because of the Hoppip Community Day event, this is what I hate about these flying type Pokemon. They keep rising to a higher level, makes it harder for you to catch them. But every time there's a Community Day event, there's some special bonus thing, like extra Stardust for catching a Pokemon, extra candy for catching a Pokemon, extra candy for evolving a Pokemon, extra experience for evolving a Pokemon, all kinds of cool bonuses that help you play the game. Specifically for the Hoppip Community Day, as you probably may have noticed already, you get a bonus, a triple Stardust per catching a Pokemon. See, you get 300 instead of 100, and obviously the 25 bonus for weather effects is also tripled into 75. And where I really hit gold here is, because of the weather today, it is either going to be very sunny or very windy, because there's not a single cloud in the sky, but occasionally there are strong winds today. And those are the two types of weather that actually give Hoppip a weather boost, because it's a flying and grass type Pokemon. Obviously, grass is boosted by the sun, and flying is boosted by the wind. So that's really where I got lucky with regards to the weather today. But, well, yes, and you may have also noticed that there's a double candy for catching a Pokemon. That's part of a completely different event, more specifically the Valentine's Day event, that I was going to do an episode on, but I ended up not doing it. Mostly because the only conceivable time I could have done an episode, it was yesterday, and I was after... Oh, a shiny! Nice! Another shiny. Clearly I don't need it, because I already have a good one, but yeah, it was good to have an extra shiny, I suppose. But yeah, yesterday I was after a night shift, and it was a very dreary, windy, stormy day, and I didn't want to go out with my phone and camera. I didn't want both of them to get wet. So I decided to stay home. And also, yesterday was when I came back home from work, I should say, it was the another taco stand, all-night taco stand. So I spent all that time hanging out with my friends from across the pond, one might say, on the all-night taco stand or the all-night kiwi stand. I honestly don't know what to call these anymore. So yeah, the all-night live stream, I should say. I think at this point it should just be called the all-night Northern Entertainment Group / Let's Get Ready to Talk Schmodown stand, because those are pretty much the only people who show up. aside from a few Schmodown-related guests. Like we had Robert Parker yesterday, which is great. It's awesome. And occasionally we have we had David B once. We had Kaiser once. We had Justin the Juice once. Ben Bateman showed up one time. Like, we had so many fun guests show up on those things. But yeah, I mean, at this point, it's basically just the it just morphed into the Energy LGR stand, I should say. But yeah, bottom line is I couldn't do an episode yesterday regarding the Valentine's Day stuff, so I'm gonna very quickly go over them right now. Thankfully, because of the bonus Stardust per capture, it's actually much easier for me to power up Pokemon because I get A, more Stardust, and B, more candy. And I need to power up a Pokemon 10 times. So I'm gonna start with this shiny Hoppip, because why the hell not? I'm gonna have to evolve it into a jump off anyway at some point during the stream, during this episode. So might as well do it now. Maybe it will actually lead to a good usable flying and grass type Pokemon. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And now we can move on. I finally reached where I was gonna go, the park right there. So let's just get this. 15 Pokeballs that I'm not going to use too much. 20 candy and another Hoppip! Yay! Probably gonna ask me to evolve it into a Skiploom. Of course, I'm gonna evolve the shiny one that I caught off camera. So no need to evolve this one, even though this one probably might have good IVs also. Actually, no, it's worse than the one I have, so never mind. And yeah, it's probably gonna give me another Hoppip. Probably won't be shiny, but I mean, man, you can hope, right? Alright, a star piece. That's gonna be a useful item. Completely forgot about star pieces. Yeah, star piece gives you 50% more Stardust for all types of events. And you know, with the Stardust already being tripled, it's gonna be pretty useful. Especially if you take the weather boost into account. So let's just use a star piece, sorry. Almost said star boost. Where is it? Where is one? Oh, I've got 45 of these. I really need to start using these. Okay, let's see. Wow, look at all those Hoppip. Hoppip are so light that they grip to the ground with their feet to keep from being blown away. They also like to huddle up and link their leaves to stay grounded as a group. They sure have found all sorts of clever ways to keep themselves in place. Yeah, because I think that's how the leaves of a dandelion, usually when it's starts to sprout, look. And also in the anime they kind of explained it that when Hoppip really gather together and huddle together, it means it's going to be a storm. There was an episode where they used Hoppip to basically sort of predict the weather or something like that. It keeps drifting away from me like a Hoppip. But yeah, Hoppip, like a small gust of wind can blow them away. At least that's what they say in the anime. Hoppip can also evolve. Really? You don't say! And it's quite the sight. Don't take my word for it. How about you go see for yourself? Okay, I need to evolve 3 Hoppips now, so going back down to the shiny one that I just powered up. Here we go. I love that the shiny form is green because it makes it look more like an actual grass type. Makes it look more plant-like. Then everything just gets completely flipped over on its head and just becomes pink, like the pre-evolved form's regular form, which is kind of weird because Skiploom naturally is green. Its normal form is green, like, you know, like the Hoppip's shiny form, and the Skiploom's shiny form is pink, like Hoppip's regular form. It's kind of weird. But yeah, did that say evolve? Oh, look at that, a Flabébé. I suppose I should at least take this opportunity to explain. Yes, Flabébé just showed up. It's a pure fairy type Pokemon. It's a Gen 6 Pokemon making its debut in Pokemon Go, and it kind of looks like a small fairy holding on to a little flower. Why is it not grass fairy? I have no idea. Why is it just a pure fairy type? That's one of the biggest questions of life. I guess the fairy type does make sense because of the just fairies' association with flowers and with nature in general. They use, I mean, fairies, it's said that fairies use their magic to kind of help flowers bloom and pollinate, and this is basically the entire concept of this fairy type Pokemon. It just goes from flower to flower. It just happens to grab onto a flower when it's young, because you see the Pokemon itself is just the fairy, and not necessarily the flower. The flower has nothing to do with the Pokemon itself. It just grabs onto a flower and drifts away with it. And there are 4 different types of Flabébés: a blue one, a yellow one, an orange one, and a red one. And obviously that flower pattern continues on as it evolves. I suppose might as well evolve it. Let's see, we'll wait and see if the professor's gonna ask me to evolve another Pokemon, not necessarily a Hoppip, because sometimes they do that in community days. It's like, evolve 10 Pokemon, and it doesn't necessarily specify the Pokemon that's a part of the community day event. There's another shiny! Nice! Now I have enough shinies to just have all 3 stages as shiny Pokemon. Not really using a Great Ball or any berry to catch it because it's a Hoppip. It shouldn't be too difficult to catch. And, well, you know, it's a shiny. So, I think as a special bonus thing that's only exclusive to Pokemon Go, shiny Pokemon can't run away from you in this game. Obviously, they can run away from you in the main series games. You can also feint one. I've only ever, like, fainted one shiny and had one shiny run away from me, which sucks. Which was also a pink Pokemon that its shiny form is green. No need to talk about which one that was. Oh, shoot, I should have evolved that one. Okay, never mind. Let's just catch a regular Hoppip and evolve that one. I guess evolve another one of those 2 shinies that I just caught. See, that's how Skiploom looks like normally, green. At least the flower on its head doesn't change color. Pretty much stays the same. And more to the point, it actually looks more like the actual flower of a dandelion. Like Hoppip is like the sprout or the weed of the dandelion flower, hence the specific shape of the weeds on its head. Skiploom is the flower of the dandelion, and Jumpluff is more specifically. Let's go with this one because it's closer to my finger. Jumpluff specifically is the full pollen puff thing, cotton, whatever you want to call it, part of the dandelion. So that's neat. Not really sure what the animal that these two Pokemon are supposed to be, because if you look at just regular Hoppip, Hoppip just looks like a cat, doesn't it? It kind of looks very cat-like with the cat ears and the smile, but it doesn't have the cat nose. It doesn't have whiskers. No one is. I don't really think anyone knows what type of animal it's supposed to be. But then you look at Skiploom, kind of looks more like a dog with the long floppy dog ears, and Jumpluff just doesn't look like anything. I mean, it's just a ball. It's just a ball with cotton on it. I think that's 3. Oh, look at that, a naturally occurring Skiploom. Transfer 10 Pokemon and catch 15 Hoppip. Might as well catch this Skiploom, because if the Stardust per capture is tripled, oh well, I was gunning for 1200 Stardust, but never mind. We still need to catch 15 Hoppips. I'm still trying to get rid of the 15 Pokeballs I got as a gift rather as a reward for completing that mission. Oh, all right. I forgot the star piece. So wow, we could have gotten a lot of Stardust just from catching that Skiploom. It's a shame it ran away from us, but never mind. Hold on. We're going to get another Skiploom anyway, as a reward for completing the next mission. So it's kind of irrelevant. We're going to get both a Skiploom and a Jumpluff for completing the Community Day missions. So it's kind of irrelevant. The problem is, might be just a new add-on to this game, but I can't, or maybe it's just the sun, or maybe I'm just not paying attention. Let me know if you're also noticing it, but I can't see the small indicator at the bottom of the screen that lets me know the progress of the mission, that I caught one of the 15 Hoppips that I need to catch. And I doubt I already caught enough to complete that mission. So why can't I see it? I mean, I just now looked, and I specifically searched for it. I couldn't see it when I caught this last Hoppip. Does that mean I already completed the 15 mission thing, whatever? See? No, I still have plenty more to go, so what gives? This is kind of the annoying, boring, tedious part of Community Day missions, just standing around, waiting for one to spawn, and catching it. And especially if you're trying to do it on camera. This is why most people, when they do this, they just stop recording and just keep walking around hoping to catch one. So in an effort to preserve the camera's battery and the phone's battery, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep walking here, and I'm going to transfer 10 Pokemon also off camera so that I can speed this along. I don't want this episode to go on for too long. I mean, it's already a Community Day episode, so it's gonna be pretty long anyways. But I don't want it to go too longer than it should be. So, be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back, and I managed to catch enough of the Hoppips. Curiously enough, I finally found a nice place with lots of Hoppips, and I caught them all. So now this place is just emptied out. But I am holding out hope a little bit that the next stage of the mission won't ask me to catch another 15, so that I won't have to spend all that time looking for 15 more. Because sometimes they do that. Sometimes the last leg of the mission just doesn't really ask you to catch more Pokemon or the same Pokemon you already caught 30 of, specifically for a mission. So, mission purposes. So, let's see. Let's go and let's catch. Here is a Skiploom. At least this mission didn't give me any more useless Pokeballs to catch an evolved Pokemon. That means I can go with my Great Balls, and this is how much Stardust I could have gotten a minute ago with the use of my my Star Piece. Okay, Star Piece is almost over, so let's just speed things along a little bit. Another incense. Oh, look at that, it's a regular Hoppip after catching a Skiploom. Now obviously it goes down to a Great Ball, which is just plain Great Ball. Oh, I got a lot of... Oh, something else I forgot to mention, but we'll get to that in just a minute. What an adorable Skiploom! Have you had a moment to study it? The bloom on top of its head opens and closes as the temperature fluctuates, just like a lot of other flowers. They open up and close whenever the sun is pointing at them, so they can absorb the most sunlight for photosynthesis. Because Skiploom's flower blossoms when the temperature rises, some trainers have... Sorry, there's a crack on the screen. Have taken to using it as a thermometer. Isn't that fascinating? Well, I guess. Like, you use... In the anime, they use Hoppips to measure the fluctuating weather. So yeah, it does make sense a lot. In warm weather, Skiploom can also be seen floating in the air to get closer to the sun. Just don't fly too close to the sun. I don't blame it. If I could float to get a little more sunlight, I would too. Did you know that Skiploom can evolve as well? Why don't you evolve one, Evolve one Skiploom, transfer 10 Pokemon, make 3 great throws. The great throws is going to be the toughest part, because Skiplooms have an annoying habit of floating upwards. Go away. Of all the Pokemon in this area, I had to click the one that wasn't a Skiploom. Oh man. Giving me a great throw thing. At least I don't have to do it in a row, which is great, because doing several great throws in a row is annoying and frustrating, especially in a Pokemon that moves, like Skiploom just did. There, see? Well, that's one. Okay. And like I said, I don't have to do these in a row, so I can miss the next 5. Hopefully I don't miss another 5. I would very much like to finish this mission and get back home. Oh, look at that! A Voltorb, a Pokemon that's actually easy to make a great throw on. Well, easier than a Skiploom, I should say. There, see? I have so much stuff to do. There's like a video I recorded a couple of days ago, which doesn't really look like I'm going to even get to because I'm so pressed for time. I still haven't even watched the finale of Book of Boba Fett because of certain things that happened in the last couple of days that prevented me from doing that. So I'm going to watch it. And assuming it's still relevant at this point, I'm probably going to record a review on the Book of Boba Fett finale. Just, wish I could have done that when the episode came out. But like I said, certain things have happened that prevented me from doing that. And obviously I couldn't do that yesterday because, like I said, I was on the online tacos, kiwi stand, whatever. And I was so tired, I was exhausted. I literally fell asleep on stream. Everyone else was talking, and I was just dozing off during that time. Okay, there's I was thinking I was going to go through my whole story, but never mind. Even the game doesn't want to hear me talk about it. So yeah, I went to sleep after that, and a couple of friends decided to invite me over for the weekend. So I did it. I mean, I am a big fan of showing up when I'm invited. My thumb doesn't extend all the way over there, so I wasn't going to transfer that Hoppip anyway. There's the shiny one. Oh yeah, I forgot. During the Valentine's Day event, you get triple the amount of candy for transferring a Pokemon, which is why I got 30 candy just for transferring 10 Pokemon just now. Well, I transferred several different Pokemon, but you get 30 candy just for transferring 10 Skiploom. Or rather, 10 Hoppips, I should say. Should probably point that out. Anyways, here is the Skiploom that I am now evolving into a Jumpluff. And it's going to be pink also, because they kind of ran out of creativity with this Pokemon a long time ago. At least the puffs, the cotton things on the Skiploom are also pink-ish. So that's that. Really, a good IV Jumpluff. This is its max CP. Okay? It goes back to what I said earlier. Remember when I said earlier that Jumpluff is one of the most useless grass-type Pokemon ever? This is why. This is what I meant. I suppose it can be sort of useful in the Great League because, well, this Jumpluff in particular can actually reach exactly 1500. But, I mean, this Pokemon is ridiculously weak and useless. So, there's not much point in having one anyway. But at least I got a shiny one, so it's okay. Anyways, the dogs are getting restless. Everyone, the universe wants me to finish this mission, so let's go ahead and do it. No unnecessary catching of Pokemon now. Just some more Great Balls and Ultra Balls, some XP and Rocket Radar. That could be useful, I guess. Great work. Looks like you've got yourself a Jumpluff. Jumpluff rides the winds to cross the sea and fly to foreign lands, scattering cotton spores as it goes. That's mostly how dandelions actually reproduce. Like the wind, or sometimes people hoping to get their wishes granted, pick them up and blow on them. So the wind blows the cotton spores away, and that's wherever the cotton spores land, the seed is being planted, and more dandelion flowers grow. That's why whenever you see a field of dandelions, they're always sort of clustered together, depending on where the wind took the cotton spores. So that's a little bit interesting fact about dandelions for you. Wouldn't it be wonderful to travel so breezily? Yeah, it would. But the thing about Jumpluffs, they don't have much control over where they go. They just go wherever the wind takes them. So that kind of sucks. On that note, you should take your new friend for a stroll. Maybe bask in the sunlight together a bit too. See you again soon. Well, that was incredibly short for an incredibly useless Pokemon. I mean, hey, at least we're getting rare candies for completing this mission. Now again, it's only 2, so it's nothing to sneeze. It's nothing too major. But I mean, hey, at this point, I'm willing to take anything because I don't really have much time for raids anymore, like I used to have a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I should go back to start doing some raids again for rare candy purposes. Yes, now we're probably going to catch a Jumpluff. Which is not shiny, but at least now, if you had any interest in knowing, now you know what a Jumpluff looks like when it's not shiny. We already established multiple times that you are a useless Pokemon. Do you mind staying in the ball, please? Thank you. Well, that's that. Ooh, wow, 20 candy. Cool. And I guess lots of Stardust, so maybe this mission was worthwhile after all. Anyways, suppose I should at least continue with this, with the catching Pokemon mission. And I suppose we're going to have to go through this every time I complete another part of this mission. Ooh, a Primeape. That's a Pokemon you don't see very often. Wonder what it has to do with the Season of Heritage mission. Anyways, I caught it in a Great Ball, which is great. A fully evolved Pokemon with lots of candy and Stardust to share. And I suppose I should at least explain this part, because see 35 Pokemon, I can easily do that. But yeah, the Valentine's Day challenge, I needed to catch, as you can see here, a Volbeat, a Minun, Swoobat, and what I believe is a Solosis, because the V is sort of blocking whatever that is. And for the second one, an Illumise, a Minun, well, Plusle and Minun, doesn't really matter. They're both the same for me. A Furfrou and another Solosis. I'm assuming it's a Solosis because it's round and it seems to be levitating above the ground. So a Frillish. Now, it stands to reason. Well, since this was the more female-oriented side of it, with Illumise, and I guess you can say Furfrou, it stands to reason that the second mission is going to give me a male Frillish, one of the last few remaining Pokemon that still have noticeable gender differences. There, see? A male Frillish. Because of Volbeat, and I guess Swoobat. Pretty sure Swoobat has an overwhelmingly high male gender ratio. And it explains why it's even in the Valentine's Day challenge, because it's based on the heart-shaped, heart-nosed bat. That's why it has a heart-shaped nose, and that's why its signature move, I guess, in the main series games is Heart Stamp. So yeah, there's that. And well, I guess I can save the Flabébé stuff. Oh, look at that, another shiny Hoppip. Another useless shiny to add to a collection of useless shinies. Yeah, I guess I can save the Flabébé stuff to another episode. The important part is that I completed the Valentine's Day mission on camera before the event itself ended, and I would have lost the chance to do this mission on camera again. If you'll excuse me, I have a whole host of things to do. Like I said, I gotta watch the finale of Book of Boba Fett and review it. Maybe I'll get down to a video that I started recording a couple of days ago. And kinda need to find a good time to record my next episode of The Greatest Show in the Galaxy, the Doctor Who show that I do every week on the Northern Entertainment Group YouTube channel. I'm considering doing it today while there's still a little bit of sunlight out before I have to go to work tonight. Tomorrow I gotta get ready with my friends because we moved it to Sunday. And Monday is supposedly when the show's supposed to drop. So I can't do it on Monday, but it's gonna be an incredibly tight schedule. So yeah, gotta be careful with that. Anyways, I have lots of stuff to do, and it's already 3 in the afternoon. So thank you for watching this abridged version of the Hoppip Community Day. Hope you had a great Community Day. Hope you got lots of these shiny Pokemon. And hey, if Jumpluff is your favorite Pokemon, good for you. It's nice this Pokemon is getting some love. Not for me. But yeah, hope you have had a great Valentine's Day yourselves. And I will see you next time to talk about Baby. Goodbye for now. Hi there! Thank you for watching the video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends. I'll see you next time.